computer. So welcome, everyone. My name is Lori Probsdorfer. I'm National Executive Director with ONEHOPE Wine. You have been invited here tonight because someone thinks that you might like to learn more about ONEHOPE and how awesome it is and how much fun we're having. So it's gonna be pretty brief. We're gonna primarily be here to answer questions for you. We do have several leaders on the call. So we do have a lot of resources. I want to just start out by telling you that ONEHOPE was started just about 17 years ago by 6 young folks who had just graduated from college and were working out in the world for Gallo Wine. One of the jobs there was putting wine on grocery store shelves and liquor store shelves. And our founder, Jake Cloberdance, founder and CEO, thought that was pretty cool, but he didn't really understand why it was things turned pink in October. It was Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And he did notice that around him as he was being in grocery stores and liquor stores. And he thought that's very cool, but why is it only breast cancer? And why is it only 1 month out of the year? We should be giving back with everything that we do. And so Jake boldly decided to begin a wine company. And what that looked like was he went back to Gallo with the folks he was working with and talked them into joining him in this venture to start this wine company. And that meant that, quite frankly, they maxed out their credit cards and they called their folks and asked for loans. And together they came up with about $10,000. Jake was the fundraising chair for his fraternity. And so he had already approached a couple of the organizations that he had been working with and said, hey, I'd really like to put your name on a bottle of wine and I'll give you half the profit. They thought that was a pretty good deal. So these kids were able to go up, and I say kids because they were 23 and 24, they were kids, go up to the Sonoma Wine Company and buy a bunch of wine that was being bottled for another label. And they began selling that in the bars and the restaurants that they had been hanging out at all through college. People thought it was great. They had, again, connections with a couple of nonprofits. So they were donating half of their profit to those nonprofits. They were invited to do a wine event, like an industry event with bottlers and vintners and growers. And one of those happened to be Michael Mondavi. And Michael came through and said, this is so great what you guys are doing. What a great mission you have. Your wine, not that great. I'd love to see if maybe we can partner together to make some really beautiful wine to go with this beautiful mission of yours. And that began our partnership with the Mondavi family. We still work with the Mondavi family today. In addition, we have our own winemaking team that is primarily made up of women. And just about 8 years ago, we began sharing hope and pouring wine through this direct selling opportunity. So we are now 17 years later, one of the top direct-to-consumer wine companies in the nation. We're very, very proud of that. We create 90-point plus rated wine and share that, again, primarily through our private in-home wine tastings, our corporate gifting programs. We've raised $10 million through the sales of our wine, just by pouring wine for folks and sharing hope. So I'm going to very quickly, I've not done this on one of these calls before, but I'm kind of all set up to go. I do want to show you a little video that we like to show people. I would caution you, it's a couple of years old, so some of the numbers are going to sound a little off, but it's a really great video that talks a lot about who we are and what we do. It's just 2 minutes, and then we're going to come back and I'll drop a few more little tidbits about what we do and then be open for questions for folks. So, all right, here we go. Oh, I should play it.
It's simple, really. Wine brings people together. It allows us to connect, to be vulnerable, to dream. Since day one, our founders believed that our wine could change the world, that over a glass, We could bring people together to raise money for causes simply by bringing their stories to the table. And just like wine, our ambition continuously evolved to become a one-of-a-kind opportunity for those seeking fulfillment in their lives. The community we've built is the heart and soul of ONEHOPE, a passionate team of wine educators and impact makers centered around moving forward while giving back to hundreds of charitable causes locally and across the globe. With a ONEHOPE wine tasting, you too can earn an income while making an impact by starting your own business in wine. The journey is the destination here. We value the traditions of winemaking while writing our own story, rooted in purpose. And that purpose is woven into the fabric of our culture and blended into the quality of each bottle. With a selection of 90+ point wines at a price made for any table, you have the opportunity to indulge in a piece of Napa like never before, all delivered to your doorstep, empowering you with the ability to share wine and give hope where it's needed most. Because doing good tastes great. We are the friends reunited, the spill you're too busy laughing at to clean up. We're the dogged dreamers pushing possibilities. The first step on that adventure you knew would make a difference. We are the seeds of something new. We are ONEHOPE.
Okay, I haven't seen that video in a while. It's really lovely. So that's who we are. We didn't talk yet about what it's like to pour wine, share hope, and make an income while you're making an impact in your own communities. We have just first of all, just a wonderful community here. Everybody that's in our community has a heart for giving back, and they love wine, so that makes them a lot of fun. And together, we're just super proud of everything that we've been able to do. I would like to see who would like to share their favorite thing about being a cause entrepreneur with ONEHOPE. I'm not going to call on anybody. I just want somebody who's been doing this to be brave. I don't care if you've been doing it for a week or if you've been doing it for 5 years or 2 years or anything like that. Does anybody want to jump in and share their favorite part? Don't be bashful. Don't make me call on you.
I will.
Thanks, Kaz.
And I didn't jump in because this. So anyone can do this. It doesn't matter what you look like. I've been with ONEHOPE now for almost 8 years. I love every piece of it, but the piece that really brings me joy is giving back, working with the nonprofits that we get to work with our hosts and our business partners, learning about and meeting some of the smaller nonprofits, the guys that are just down the road, you know, with their animal rescue, all the way up through to the bigger organization. So it's that give back piece we get to do with wine. Outstanding.
I love it. Thank you so much for sharing that. Anya, I see your hand is up. What would you like to share?
So I just wanted to share, as a business owner, outside of also having ONEHOPE in my world of making money, right? I have invested so much into business coaches, personal development, attending workshops to grow my personal business. And ONEHOPE is now investing that into me. I am saving so much money in terms of investing into myself because of the opportunities that ONEHOPE is providing. So if you are looking into growing personally, professionally, you are at the right place because we do that as a team together. And it's beautiful to see everyone grow into new versions of themselves.
I love that, Anya. I think people don't really know how big personal growth is in what we do. It's such a big part of what we do. Not to mention sort of ongoing wine education, obviously getting together with folks, getting together with friends, things like that. But that personal growth piece is huge. I know that I've experienced it, and I look around this room, if you will, and I see so many people who have really challenged themselves and pushed themselves, and it just makes me so proud. I see 3 more hands up, and then we'll go through you guys. So Jill, I'll ask you to go first.
Awesome. Thank you. I think that Tiffany said it best. Our product is hope, and our services connecting it to people and to each other. So for me, it's the connection. I mean, everything about it is awesome. But for me, what really resonates with me is the opportunity to connect and meet with so many new people and find what they're passionate about and be able to collaborate and build partnerships and relationships. And yes, again, it's about the wine, but it's not about the wine, but it is about the wine. But to me, it's the connections and really educating about people about One Hope and what we do and the opportunities that we can do to help others as well.
I love it. Thank you, Jill. Thank you so much. Crystal.
Hi.
Hi.
So I'm similar to what Jill was saying. Basically, my favorite part is networking with people and learning about what tugs at their heart, what is important to them. Because you know what? It's about the wine, not about the wine, but it's also not about us. It's about them. And it's about what their heart is, you know, what pulls at their heart and what they're interested in and what they want to do. So it's about others and putting them first, especially before us. I mean, I love everything about One Hope, but it's definitely about networking and learning more about each individual and catering to that person's individual needs about what they want to do with it.
I love it. Amen. I love that. It's not about us, right? It's not about the wine. It's all about the wine, but it's not about the wine. It's really about being of service to our communities, really, and to other people. And heck yeah, we do get to make money while we do that. So we're not completely altruistic, but I mean, there's nothing wrong with making some money, right? So thanks. I appreciate that, Crystal. Hi, Katie. How are ya? Hi. Oh, hang on. I muted you by mistake. I meant to put your hand down. Can you unmute yourself? Sorry. Go.
There we go. I was going to add on to all of that because yes, I fundraise for my own nonprofit, and yes, I love meeting all the people we serve and share wine with, and that all fills my cup. But the friendships, I think that's why it's maybe something that was unexpected that I got along the way. I got the income, I got the opportunity to share wine and fundraise, but I did not expect so many amazing friendships. So another bonus.
Amen. I mean, I've been on vacation with these people. A lot of times, like they've come to visit me. I've come to visit them. I mean, these are my people. So yeah, I love that. Thanks, Katie. I love that. Is it Jatna or Jatna? Jatna? You're muted. Go ahead and unmute. I'm so excited that you raised your hand, girl. But now we can't hear you. Hang on. What if I do this? Can you see a message?
Yeah, thank you.
Hey, awesome. Hi, welcome. First time
Hi.
meeting you.
I know Chris invited me over. So I want to say personal growth, and I think that I fall into that. I left for a little bit, for about 3 to 4 months, probably even longer. And when I was able to put all my attention to One Hope and be able to actually focus on it, I came back. So I feel like it's personal growth. I was doing too much. I was doing everything all at once. And I realized that I couldn't do that. If I wanted to participate in One Hope and be able to actually speak about what we can bring, I needed to hold myself accountable, and I needed to go away for a little bit, but I'm back now. And so I'm growing, I'm continuing to grow, and I want to see where I could reach myself or the limits that I have within a year.
I love it. I'm so excited about that. That 1 year is awesome because you'll see so much happen in that 1 year. And if you don't stick it out for at least that 1 year, you're going to miss out on so much goodness. So thank you for being brave and for speaking up. I really appreciate it. It's so nice to see you.
Can you mute me? Because I don't know how to mute myself again.
Oh yeah, I'll mute you. No problem. You're done. Yeah, I mean, I think I love everything that you guys hit. I think that's awesome. I think you're really touching on a lot of the greatest things about ONEHOPE. And I feel like every time I talk about ONEHOPE and I talk about something, I say, this is my favorite part. Nope, wait, this is my favorite part. And I think because it really is, because there's so much good stuff going on here. One of the things that Kaz touched on, and Jill touched on, I think, and we all can relate to, is we are primarily giving back in our own communities, and learning about these little nonprofits that you would never know about. And you become a resource in your community. You become somebody, when you're overhear a conversation, you go, oh my goodness, you know what? I just found out about this organization. And this has happened to me a lot in 8 years. You know, oh, I just found out about this organization and they do XYZ. You might want to connect with them. You know, and then the fun, I mean, that's fun, but the other fun parts are, we have an incredible compensation plan. We go on amazing trips. We have tons of opportunities to earn free wine. We get business training, personal growth. I mean, it's just an absolute wealth of goodness here. So what I'd really like to do now is I'd love for anybody who is a guest to drop in the chat who invited you, and let us know if you have any questions. And you can put your questions in the chat, or you can unmute yourself and shout them out. But that's what we're here for. We're here to kind of give you a real high-level overview and answer any questions that you had. Erica sent you an invite. Congratulations. Awesome. Yay. Vicky, do you have any questions that you'd like to ask? And Ashley has her bestie sitting in the room with her. I love it. Anne Marie invited. iPhone 3, who are you? We don't know your name, but welcome. We're happy that you're here. Yeah, and drop your questions again. Like I said, let us know how we can best help you. And you were invited by Beth. This is great, you guys. I love it. And it's, oh, Robin. Hi, Robin. You're fine. You're fine. If you don't mind, though, I'm going to go in here and I'm going to put your name in there so we know who you are, because I can do that. Rename to Robin with a Y. I love it. Okay, any questions? Am I seeing any questions? Not yet. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and say, please reach out to the person who invited you. We have a $99 join special right now. That special goes through the 20th. Oh my gosh, tomorrow. Is that right? Does it? No, I'm sorry. I'm confusing my specials. I'm sorry. I was thinking of our shimmer bottle special. Goes to the end of the month. It goes to the end of the month. You have till Saturday. Nobody panic. Y'all are good. Did Krista, why are we inviting? Are we celebrating Krista? Yay. Welcome to the team. Awesome, awesome, awesome. That's great. Yeah, joining is super simple. Connect with the person who invited you here, get their link, jump on, take advantage. 99 bucks, you guys. I just spent more than that at TJ Maxx. Okay. That's all I'm saying to you right now. And I didn't get a business for it. Okay. What I got was a credit card bill, which I will pay with my business. So, $99, you get 6 bottles of wine. You get access to this community. You get beautiful, beautiful training and materials to help you be successful in your business. It's plug and play. I'm telling you right now, you don't have to know the first thing about wine. You don't even have to be outgoing. If you can read a piece of paper or the back of a bottle, I have nothing near me to grab right now, you can do this business. Anyone can do this business. So there you go. Good job, Jada. I love it. She's showing you the back of the bottle that's got the tasting notes on it. I love it. Okay, so reach out to the person who invited you, take advantage of this great special, and we look forward to welcoming you to our community. Thanks, everyone. Cheers. Good night. Thank you.